By the time Olin climbed off the table, her smile had cracked. Her cheeks sore from holding poses that felt more like survival than performance. She slipped back into her coat and scarf, ignoring the manager's half-hearted good job. As she walked out the side door into the cool night air, her phone said 1:27 a.m. 6 months. 6 months in this city, grinding, bending, breaking, waiting for her moment, and still nothing worth the sacrifice. She was tired of dim lights, tired of whispering one day to herself, while her bank account mocked her dreams. She pulled her coat tighter as she waited at the curb, heels clicking impatiently against the pavement. A man walked by, sharply dressed in a long coat. His stride was fluid, confident, like he owned every inch of sidewalk beneath him. He glanced at her, his gaze quick, unreadable. And then he was gone, swallowed by the night, without a word. Her cab pulled up, and Olin slid inside, exhaling a long sigh as the city blurred past the windows. When the cab dropped her at her brownstone, the block was quiet, too quiet, the kind of silence that pricked the back of her neck. She slung her bag over her shoulder, climbing the stoop. Her keys were already in her hand when a figure lunged out from the shadows. "Give it here," the man snarled, clawing at her bag. Her heart leaped. Adrenaline surged. She twisted, yanking the strap back toward her chest. "Get off me." He shoved her against the doorframe, fingers digging into her arm. Panic shot through her, but anger followed quick. Olin had never been the kind of woman to fold. She fought back, kicking, clawing her nails, catching skin, and then a blur. The attacker was ripped off her with impossible speed. Another man, the same presence from the bar, had him clutched by the collar with one hand. Olin froze, her breath caught in her throat. The stranger didn't speak, didn't grunt, didn't even look strained. With a flick of his arm, he hurled the attacker across the street like he weighed nothing. The man landed with a sickening thud, groaning as he scrambled to his feet and bolted into the night. Olin stood trembling, her keys slipping from her hand. She spun back toward the stoop, shoved her door open, and slammed it shut behind her. Her breath came in ragged gasps, chest rising and falling as she locked the deadbolt with shaking hands. She leaned against the door, her pulse loud in her ears. What had she just witnessed? Cautiously, she edged toward the window and pulled the curtain back just enough to peek outside. The street was empty, silent. No attacker, no stranger. Just the faint buzz of a street lamp and the wind curling through the trees. He was gone. And yet, she felt him. A presence, heavy and electric, lingering in the air as if he'd left part of himself behind. Olin pressed her palm to her chest, swallowing hard. She was terrified, yes, but beneath the fear was something else. Something she couldn't name just yet.